Hi, I'm Tara Cross and welcome back to Creating Joy. Today on Creating Joy, we are celebrating day 10 of the 12 days of Christmas, and we are going to make this cute garland. It would have little gingerbread men and poinsettias. So the items that you're going to need today, you're going to need some fabric. I decided to use this fabric for my poinsettias. And for my gingerbread man, I have this really soft brown fabric that I wanted to use. I thought it would be so adorable. And then you're going to need your embroidery machine. You can use a embroidery machine that can use a 5x7 hoop. And then go to anitagooddesign.com and you can download the design. If you look down in the description, I will have the links to all of the different things that I have in my video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our stabilizer and put it in our hoop. Then we're going to go over and we're going to tighten it as tight as it can go. And then pull it taut all the way around. Okay? Now we are going to take it over to our embroidery machine. So this particular one, you pop it on the little screws. You'll see. So I've received some messages from a couple of you that are new to embroidery. So I'm just going to walk you through. You can fast forward this part if you already know how to set up your design on your embroidery machine. So here, this has the designs that are already inside of your machine. Now this right here shows that you can download a design through a USB port. Now on the side of your machine, this is where your USB stick goes. So I'm going to put mine in now. I've already downloaded my design onto my computer first, and then once you download it onto your computer, you choose what kind of design you have. So my machine is a Brother, so it's a PES is the design that I use for a Brother machine. It's important to know that you do not want to download every single type of design. Like there's usually 10 different ones for the 10 different major embroidery companies. So you only want to do the one that is for you from your computer. So like I said, I downloaded the one for PES. So now I'm going to go ahead and push this. So now it's uploading it, and make sure you remember what you labeled it. Okay, so mine is a garland. Oh, there it was, right there. Okay, so now you can see I'm going to choose either gingerbread or the poinsettia. So I'm going to go ahead and do my gingerbread first, and then I'm going to set it. Okay, so now if you want to edit anything you can, I'm just going to go ahead and push end edit. I'm happy with the way it is. And then it's going to be up to me to change out the different threads. So on the pattern, it has even a different color of design to do my outline, but I figure I might as well use one of the colors that I'm going to be already using. I've decided I'm going to do gold buttons to go along with the gold tie. I'm going to do the tie gold. I'm going to switch it out. I'm going to do red and then gold, and then I'll also do some green. So it's all ready. Now on your screen, now that we're ready over here, you're going to push embroidery. And once you push embroidery, then did you see how the button turned green? So now we're ready to go ahead and push our green button. This is one thing I really love about Anita Good Design is they make it so that you can actually save a lot of fabric by doing it this way. I could have just left my fabric just all connected to my yardage, and then I would just put it right on top of my little gingerbread outline right here. I'm going to put my presser foot up, put it down. And then it's going to go ahead and it's going to do it one more time. And then I'm going to get my scissors and cut around it. Okay, so now I'm going to put my presser foot up, and then I'm going to take it off. So now I have my applique scissors. I really like these ones. They have, it's flat on this side and then like sharp on this side. Of course, they're both sharp. So we're going to go ahead and cut around it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put it back on. So now I'm going to trade out my thread to my white thread to do the frosting on the gingerbread man. So now I'm going to switch out for the red. It's going to do the first buttons and also the rosy cheeks. So when you are taking your thread out, one thing I want to remind you is that you always want to have your presser foot up. Otherwise, it's difficult to pull the thread out because the tension will be locked. So make sure your red light is on and then you can pull your thread out and it comes out quite easily. Okay, this is where we're going to take the hoop off. We're going to take our next piece of fabric and we're going to take it and we're going to tape it on to the back of. I'm going to go ahead and trim our little strings so we don't have a ton of strings. If you want to put batting, this is also when you put batting on, to make it a little thicker if you want. Okay, so I am not going to put batting on because I have thick fabric that I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and use my masking tape. So for this part, to do the outline, this is when I'm going to change out my base, my bobbin thread. I'm going to change it out for my brown bobbin thread that I have. And it is just a regular bobbin thread. But the reason why I am doing that is because you will be able to see on the front and the back the stitches because it's a garland. And it's like a little stuffed animal kind of thing. And I really want it to be brown. Okay, so now we're going to take it off. And this is when we're going to trim off our threads. And we're going to turn it over and take off the tape and trim around our gingerbread man. Okay, now that my bobbin is all changed out, now I'm going to go ahead and do the outline around the whole entire thing, and I will have my first gingerbread man garland piece completed. So here we have it. Here's our gingerbread and poinsettia garland. It's all done, hanging up, and ready for our friends to come in and have a great party for Christmas. This has been so much fun to be able to make a fun garland and be all ready for Christmas, and I won't even have to fuss about it or stress trying to get some decorations all ready for Christmas. They're all going to be ready. So, hey, thank you for joining me on day 10 on the 12 days of Christmas. And I'll see you next time as we finish up our series. See you next time on Creating Joy.